It was a tale of two halves for Game 3. Take a look at the left column. It's the first half. Right side is the second half. I draw your attention to the Tatum-Brown line. 10 points versus 43 in the second half. They have become quite the dynamic duo. We've seen them evolve and grow together over these years. They've reached a level of maturation that now puts them one game away from making it to the NBA Finals. Let's hear from Jayson Tatum.
Jaylen, what was said?
Jayson.
Don't mind me. Jayson, what was said at halftime amongst you guys, and how nice was it to see what you guys were able to accomplish both offensively and defensively in that second half?
Essentially, we had too many turnovers. We didn't like how we were playing, and we were still only down 5. And basically just, talked about how much does it mean to us. We know all the plays and things like that, but it's all the 50-50 balls and hustle plays and things like that, about toughness and effort. So that's all we talked about was, playing better, taking care of the ball, and just competing because we know what's on the line.
Jayson, you were grabbing at your shoulder a lot. It seemed like it was really bothering you, and you got better throughout the game as they started to wear down. How did you manage that last set? And how does this team just tend to manage to outlast the opponent?
It was bothering me. But I got Nick, my trainer. He take care of me. We just figure it out. Obviously, they're a really good team. Both teams play hard and compete and things like that. But guys like D. White and, obviously Smart being out there, just his presence. And JB made some big shots. Everybody contributed from the beginning to the end.
Jayson, you've been in this position before with a chance to go to the finals. Does this feel different?
Yeah, it does. My rookie year, being up 3-2. Obviously, different team now. I'm a lot better. JB is. We're just older. And we've been through those tough times. But, the mindset and the talk that we had after the game was, we was down 3-2 last time. I had to go on the road and win a Game 6, and we did. So, we can't think that it's over with, that, we need to go back home like we down 3-2. With that sense of urgency, like, that it's a must-win game, not relaxing because we up, because it's possible. Obviously we did it last series. So knowing that, and talking about that and obviously enjoying this one, but not being satisfied, knowing that we still got things to clean up. We still need to play better. And, the job's just not finished yet.
Jayson over here. How well do you and Jaylen feed off each other like you do there in that third and fourth quarter today?
Yeah. My teammate for 5 years and watch a lot of film together, talk a lot throughout the game. And I knew that he had it going, so, with me kind of bringing the ball up and things like that, just trying to find him, find a hot hand, for him to score, make the right play. And that's just something that we've gotten so much better at over the course of these last couple of years.
Did it feel like after that first half when you guys had that talk in the locker room that if you could get a burst there in the third quarter, given everything that happened, the game was there for you guys? If you could just start to play a little bit better?
We definitely talked about starting and having a good third quarter. Obviously, Game 1, we had a terrible third quarter, and we're aware of that, and we talked about that. So, we wanted to start off well, limit our turnovers, and give ourselves a chance.
Just talked about it before, but obviously this is, not the first time you guys have been in this position, have a chance to close this thing out at home. Kind of what's the message over the next couple days for the group, the opportunity that you guys have in front of you now?
Don't look past them. Don't believe, what you guys say on TV that, we're going to championship, because this is far from over. And I think, we talked about, we just went into Milwaukee and won a, very big Game 6. So, know that it's possible. And, like we came with the mindset tonight that was must-win game, that we need to carry that over. And, go into Friday like we down 3-2. This is a great team, well coached. They're not going to give up. It's not going to be easy. So, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be fun.
Right here, Jayson. Throughout this postseason run, your pick and roll usage has shot up from the regular season. You've seen unders, you've seen show and recovers, you've seen blitzes. What is your comfort level as a lead ball handler right now?
Comfort level.
What you seeing?
Like a scale of 1 to 10.
Sure.
Very comfortable. Each series presents different challenges. Miami guards differently than Milwaukee did. So, watching film from game to game, that's the key. That's what it's all about, watching film, seeing what you did well, what you can improve on, what adjustments they might make, and, kind of what to be ready for.
Let's take a look at the series schedule. Game 5 in the books. Game 6 at the Garden, Friday, 8:30 p.m. And if necessary, Game 7. Gentlemen, I heard some murmuring just now on the microphones. They're on.
I don't think you got to worry about if necessary.
All right, Brendan, your final thoughts on this Game 5 and the rest of the series. What's left?
My final thoughts on this Game 5 has just been that Boston has been an incredibly defensive team throughout these playoffs. It started with what they were able to do against Brooklyn, and it's matriculated all the way down to what they've been able to do against Miami. And I'm not sure if Miami has enough healthy bodies from an offensive standpoint to win Game 6 in the Garden. Jimmy Butler looks compromised. We don't know what we're going to get out of Tyler Hero. And Bam Adebayo just hasn't been able to be consistently aggressive in every single one of these games.
I think B. Wood, and we have to give some love to Robert Williams. I think right now is the way he's been able to roam off P.J. Tucker, being able to protect the paint and then fly out and block threes. The way he's going right now, you look at his stats, he was just 2 for 2, but he had 10 rebounds, had a whole bunch of contests. And you have guys hesitant now to go in there. The size of him and Al Horford, along with Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum, they have found a rhythm against the Miami Heat offense, especially without Tyler Hero. It's going to be tough for the Miami Heat if Tyler doesn't play.
It certainly will. We talked about the offense struggling. We'll continue to see that. We'll see what happens and who is available for Game 6 for the Miami Heat. I know one thing. If you have earplugs, you might need them if you're going to be in Boston at the Garden. It is going to be loud in there. Thank you guys for sticking with us. For Brendan Haywood and Steve Smith, I'm Stephanie Reddy. Our entire NBA